Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Adam 22 from No Jumper turned over documents on Big U to the feds. Bottom line, no other way to get around it. This is a gangster channel, so we speaking about gangster issues. And Adam 22 surrounded himself around a bunch of gangsters, and now he's caught up in a situation where he may be looking like the next 6ix9ine. I'm keeping it 100. I'm pissed off, and we're going to get this thing moving. Subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel, that Unique Mecca Audio, man, and that's an order. Aight? You know what it is, Unique Mecca Audio, man. We here, we doing what we need to do. We don't play no games over here. I don't like the way my headphones is looking, so I'm gonna switch it up here. Now, check, still the same. All right, check it out, right? We got Adam 22 who jumped out there, you understand? And turned over papers on Big U, and now this video is him trying to clean it up, trying to do what we call mollifying, another word for justifying, or, another word back in the 70s, it's signifying. They had what they called the signifying monkey. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. Now he looked like a signifying monkey, and it's not to disrespect him. I'm just keeping it 100 the way it is, because this is a gangster channel. All right? So let's play this out. See where he at.
I did that today. Anyway, yesterday, I'm sitting around the house, starving myself all day. I actually have a newfound appreciation for fasting, because I do feel like I achieved some sort of mental clarity while I didn't eat food for a day.
Shouts to the monks.
But while I'm in my house, I'm playing poker on my computer, a guy comes to my front door, and I didn't actually even know, but my girl was communicating with him through the box in the front of our house with the camera. She texts me, she says, a dude is here from the FBI, and basically he's trying to serve you with a subpoena. And so she told him, like a ride or die would, she told him, Adam's not here, and he's off at work or whatever. I forget what she told him. And so I immediately hop on the line with my lawyer. I say, what should I do? I don't want to, handle this situation wrong. Over and over and over, I've sat down with rappers or whoever who tell me about situations in which they divulge too much information to the police or whoever, and it ended up coming back to bite them. Especially, something that comes to mind is like Hurricane Chris, who caught a body that was blatantly self-defense. Soon as the cops come, he airs out his whole situation and ends up coming back to haunt him because the state ends up trying him. So if he had not made all those statements to the cops right after he had killed this dude, then it for sure would have been a way easier case for him to beat. Now, that being said, I'm not really that worried because I know that I myself haven't been involved in any criminality, but I figured I would have my lawyer take care of it. So my lawyer reaches out to the guy who came to my door. She assures me that she's going to be able to ask the FBI agent a handful of questions, and from that information be able to ascertain, is Adam in trouble? Is Adam going to be, forced to hand over a crazy amount of information? Because that was kind of lingering around in my head as like, God, this is going to be a huge pain in the ass if they want to confiscate all the computers and everything in here. We're going to have to buy a bunch of computers to use.
Where's the furnace? Start the furnace up, guys.
I don't know. I was considering that. I have not destroyed any information for the record. But this is the thing that my lawyer comes back to me with. She said the feds were interested in one thing and one thing only.
See, that's some bullcrap, Adam. Adam, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm not going to let you deceive the people. The feds do not come for one thing and one thing only. When the feds come, they come to rape you. In the beginning of this video that I chose not to play, you talked about having a colonoscopy where they probed you that day. I didn't even want to play that, but I had to speak on that. Because what the feds are doing now is the same thing, Adam, like a colonoscopy. They're going to probe you by digging in to find out exactly what you know and what you have. So what they want is those tapes. They want the uncut tapes. Now, I'm going to let it play out so you can hear how Adam try and justify this. And this is not to bash Adam, but this is just to let you all know before you go on these platforms, know if you want to go on a gangster channel or if you just want to get on a big platform because No Jumper gets a round of applause because he got, what, maybe 1 million people? Yeah, give him a round of applause. Round of applause. You know, relax, y'all. Relax. You know, for the amount of people. But it's what you did to get those views. It's the exploitation. Like, see, can we ride? In the 70s, when they first came out with like Superfly and Shaft and things like that, and a female gangstress named Foxy Brown. You know what I mean? Foxy Brown was the gangstress back then. They called those black exploitation movies because they took what was happening in the hood and put it on the big screen. So now Adam 22, Mr. No Jumper, you know, by you taking these young gangsters and giving them a platform and putting them on your show, you're responsible for what they say. Even if they convict themselves in a crime on your show. Now, you're also responsible if one of them leave your show after finding out information or someone watched your show, saw his ops up there, said something, and decided to go out and body his ops behind what he said on No Jumper. They can pull you in for that because they're going to say that you knew that this chain of events would come out by him calling him a he cipher, monkey cipher, or whatever. See, this is a gangster channel. This I give it to you, gangster. You know what I mean? So that's where we at with that. You understand? So let's move forward, but let's stop it, Adam. They wanted your uncut tapes. They wanted the tapes that didn't make it to YouTube. They wanted the tapes that after these men spoke about their crimes, they thought about it and said, nah, Adam, you can't air that. So all that about you get ready to say, oh, I don't edit things. Everybody edit. You know, I don't edit because I just go live like this, talk my shit. Whoever don't like my shit, they not with my shit. And 9 times out of 10, they just a rat, bastard, flip-flop, win in public troll. I can't stand them. But let's get back to Adam. All right, let's play this tape.
In my head, I'm thinking they're going to want copies of the podcast.
Exactly.
If Brick or Luce were on, they're going to want to make sure that there wasn't anything in those podcasts that was edited out. Now, anybody who knows me and No Jumper knows that we really don't like to edit things out. So
stop it. You might not really like to edit it out, but if one of these young men say something that you don't like, or that they don't like, or they think might come back to incriminate them, and they say, yo, Adam, take that joint out, son. I shouldn't have said that. You know you're going to take it out, and those are the tapes the feds want to see. Let's play on.
The only stuff we're editing out is if it's like a 4-alarm fire, like, yo, we need to take this out.
Exactly. A 4-alarm fire is Loose Cannon going up there saying that Nipsey Hussle was killed, but he talked to him 30 minutes before when he got a phone call from Big U saying that Nipsey Hussle was murdered when he wasn't even hit yet. And now Wack probed him for the information on that and broke that down, because that's what Wack do. Wack is one of the best. If not, I'm going to say Wack is the best content creator out there. You YouTubers gonna hate me, but I've been watching a few, and in my opinion, Wack is the best content creator out there because he know how to pull that content out of you. It may be a little incriminating, but Wack look at it like, you say you from the street, so if I ask you something that you don't want to answer, just don't answer. All you got to do is say you don't want to answer. And Wack gives them a chance to say they don't want to answer. But Adam 22, he smiles at them, you understand? And make them feel comfortable and edges them on, you know? But if a dude say, yo, I don't want to go there, Wack gonna say, oh, all right. Because he know that going there is not right. All right, let's keep it moving.
I don't think there's ever been something that Break or Loose told us that they needed us to edit out. But the one thing
they should have edited out about saying that Big U called Loose Cannon 30 minutes before Nipsey Hussle was killed. That should have been edited out. And that's what the feds want. And the feds feel there's more information than that they caught, that they fell asleep and was relaxed to and allowed to say on your platform and then say, nah, Adam, don't air that, homie.
that the feds wanted was the cease and desist from Big U to No Jumper, asking us to take down the episode in which Loose Cannon first made the explosive statements that suggested that Big U had previous knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death.
Right there. If you knew that was explosive, Mr. Adam, you should have took it out or just stopped them from talking. Your comrade sitting on the couch, your man right there with the black vest on. I love him. I love his comments. I love the way he kept you in place, but he still tried to respect you, but he kept it gangster. The other one next to him, he tried to clean it up. He admitted that you was wrong, but then he tried to clean it up for you, but that's what your soldier's supposed to do. But not when you invite a man on a platform to speak from his heart, his experience, his first-hand knowledge of how a situation is supposed to go. Then all that you're the host of the show, respect your show, mother, F you. I'm going to keep it 100. So that's why I'm telling you podcasters right now. That's why, you don't reach out for me to do your shows. I'm ecstatic that you don't reach out for me to do your shows. Because if you say some fugazi ass shit, I'm going to tear that joint out. I mean, there be cameras and teeth everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it 100. So I'm telling y'all publicly on YouTube, if you invite me to your platform, make me feel comfortable, and I come, and you ask me these rat bastard flip-flop wearing public troll questions, I'm going to tear that joint up, and it's going to be teethers everywhere. So now, you invite me, you do that, I already told you what was going to happen, so that frees me. Okay, let's move forward. All right.
Now, that situation is very much outside of what was mentioned in the indictment. In the indictment, there's nothing about Nipsey. There's nothing about any of that stuff. So this to me is kind of massive because it makes me feel like, oh, the FBI is interested in what Big U's involvement in Nipsey's death might be.
And the FBI is interested in the information you may have gotten from your guests about what Big U's involvement is. So you're just as in their bullseye as Big U. All right? See how we give it to you real right here, Jamaica? Come on, man. Let's stop this bull crap. Share this video. Make sure it go viral. Make sure you follow my daughter, Juanita Make Audio. Follow me at, or what they call that, subscribe at YouTube at Unique Mecha Audio Prison Stories and Unique Mecha Audio, Mecha Audio TV. I got so much crap, I don't even know what it is no more.
Which, to me, seems gigantic. I don't know why. That cease and desist is not going to help them prosecute Brick Baby or Loose Cannon or anybody else. But the fact...
Yes, it will. Stop it, Adam. What games are you playing?
That they're interested in that, to me, adds quite a bit of credibility to the argument that perhaps Nipsey Hussle's death was a more complicated situation than it appears to be.
Well,
Yo, make sure you go below and cop the merchandise, the AOI shirts. We got the But I Love a Dog shirts coming. But I Love a Dog's coming real soon. But I Love a Dog, it's a brand that I'm creating. It's for the dude that's ussy whipped. That's the new word, ussy whipped. We're not going to say the P. The dude that's ussy whipped. Dude buy a girl a brand new BMW X7. She driving around the town. He want to make sure his girl looking good. And then all of a sudden, he gets a phone call that, yo, there was another dude driving your car. And he knows that he gave the car to his girl. So now another dude driving it Dude said, yo, you know another dude driving your car that's boning your girl. And you know what he said? I know, but I love her, dog. Let's keep on with this. All right? And don't forget to shut the F up shirts. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Just shut the F up when they pick you up.
Isn't that when this
Gave it to him though?
Isn't it?
We did hand it over, yeah.
Isn't this when that that
was it?
I mean, really, like,
So it's safe to say you the feds.
Basically.
I'm happy to help the feds with talking about a document that we.
See, they told him, but they did it like in a joking manner. But they know, yo, once you turn over documents, you a fed. Cause let's ride. Look at Vlad, right? Vlad told you straight up, when they come to me and they try and get my tapes, I tell them no. That's why I respect Vlad. Y'all don't like Vlad, but I respect Vlad. Vlad tell them, no, not giving it to you. Go get a court order. You know what I mean? Go get a warrant for it. Go do due diligence. Go do your work to get it. I'm not giving you nothing willingly on the people that trusted me to get on my platform. But Adam, Mr. 112, Mr. No Jumper, definitely got no jumper, jumped out there and just turned over evidence on Big U without even thinking twice. He said, shit, he ain't thinking about me, he ain't thinking about another dude. Here, where's that? Oh, my bad. That's my 100,000 subscriber plaque. I want to thank y'all for getting me to 100,000 for keeping it gangster. Round of applause to y'all. Round of applause to y'all. Round of applause to y'all. You know, I done deleted, right? I done deleted, and what they call it, removed over 150,000 rat bastards and flip-flop man and public trolls that had entered into my cipher on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to talk to you rat bastards right now, right? I'm going to give y'all 3 seconds to tune out because this program is getting ready to get gangster. Alright, so that's your cue. You ain't got no business on this channel right now. Let's pick this up. Let's see where we at.
Have previously discussed on here over and over, and which doesn't implicate anybody that I know or whatever. It's not like
Doesn't implement anybody that you know. Just implementing anyone, Adam, is not supposed to let you sleep good at night to know that you implemented someone, even someone that you don't know, to get them locked up. Where is your moral compass?
like it's not like I know about Big U doing something illegal. Big U did something perfectly legal by sending over a document to us asking us to remove a piece of content. Now, for the record, it doesn't mean that this means that there's a full-scale investigation into...
Man, it's a full-scale investigation into the murder of Nipsey Hussle, and they trying to look at Big U for the full-scale murder. So stop acting like you don't know, man. Stop it. Stop the crap. You're not fooling no one. No one is you fooling with this. That's what I'm saying. You rat bastards need to just come up here on YouTube and say, man, that's why I respect the dude Poetic, what's his name? Poetic Flacco. Poetic Flacco tell you straight up, I'm telling. That's not a rat bastard. That's a man that's telling you that I'm a civilian. If you touch me, I'm going to the police. But don't sit here and say, if you touch me, I'm fighting you, and then you sneak and go to the police. That's how you sound, Mr. Adam. Take a page from Poetic Flacco's book. Anybody know Poetic Flacco? Tell him to reach out to me. I've been watching his channel, and I suggest y'all go watch his channel. I want to do some reaction videos to Poetic Flacco's channel because he gives it straight from a civilian point of view. And then I can let you see the criminal point of view, and hopefully it deter you from wanting to go down that criminal path and choose Poetic Flacco's way of doing it by getting a job, letting the dude know, if you violate me, I'm not fighting, I'm not doing nothing, I'm calling the police. That's Poetic Flacco, and you can't get mad at him. That's exact words. Poetic Flacco, reach out to me. Number's gonna come up on the screen, 917-680-9091. And I had to give him a plug because I love what he's doing, man. You know, and I can't be mad at who he is because he's telling you, dog, I'm a civilian. I'm telling. He's not trying to run around say he got a pistol in. You know, he had more bodies than Squabble, and then now he wants to sit here and say, if you touch me, I'm going to the police. No, he said I ain't got no bodies. I'm a straight dude. I'm trying to make a living off YouTube, and I'm just being a journalist. That's Poetic Flacco. Gotta give him another round of applause. My number's on the screen. Tell Poetic to call that 917-680-9091. I love to do a show with this kid. I want to do some reaction videos because he's excellent. All right?
The Big U's involvement
So
in
you
this
don't
situation.
you don't feel like you played no part in them getting booked at all?
No.
Right there.
Like with the shit they set up here and you clipping it up. I mean, I get you live and people might be able to screen record, but some of the shit these niggas is saying, you sit back, like even the feds probably like, I can't believe like these niggas is this dumb.
Well,
then you clip it up to reiterate what they said
My
instead of
attitude is basically if somebody comes on the podcast and they want to live their truth, they want to talk about the things that they've been through, then it's none of my business to dig through each podcast and figure out what's criminal, what might come back to get them. Because let's be real, this is hip hop where a huge percentage of people's lyrics, songs, etc., are basically putting them in the mix and acknowledging that they've been involved with crimes. And you know, when I'm sitting there and Loose Cannon's saying, because keep in mind, this is my first time even understanding that Big U might have had any involvement in any street stuff still, when Loose Cannon's sitting there and saying, yeah, me and Big U went to this weed spot and we got all this money out of them, and then Big U didn't split the money up fairly and yada yada. I'm sitting there thinking, Big U's on that?
Stop. So when you said Big U is on that, what is on that, Adam? Big U is on that, meaning Big U is on some criminal time. So right there, if you thinking that Big U's on some criminal time, yo, Loose, hold up, son. Yo, I done did interviews with people that's why I don't really do the interviewing other people, because I gotta talk to them and vet them and see where they're going, because 9 times out of 10 they want to come on my platform to air out their ops, and I don't do that because I don't pick sides and I don't air out ops. You got a problem with your ops, go on somebody else's YouTube channel or start your own YouTube channel, but do not bring that to Unique Mecca Audio. Are we clear on that? And again, let me reiterate this, because I know my views is getting up. I'm a little 140,000, get ready to hit 200,000 on the subscriber joint. I done got my $100,000 plaque that I got next to me so I can show it to y'all today. You know what I mean? All that, right? So I'm telling you, rat bastards and fake YouTubers, don't invite me to my channel and then think I'm going to be anything other than authentic. Meaning, if you ask me a stupid question, I may go in your mouth. So I'm letting you know now, so when you decide to call the police to press charges, know that, you know, I'm telling you, it's going to be teethers everywhere, and I'm going to definitely break up your cameras so you ain't got to interview nobody else with them stupid rat bastard ass questions. I'm just telling it like it is. So I'm inviting you, please don't ask me on your channel and ask me no bull crap. I will continue to grind my numbers, being authentic without going on these big platforms that got 1 million people that ask rat bastard questions. Got it? That's why I had Cavario interview me on Vlad. Keep in mind. Let's keep it moving.
Like, I had no idea that Big U would have been doing anything that could be considered extortion or, you know, payments for checking in, whatever.
not again.
So once you found out that when Loose Cannon said that, why didn't you stop Loose Cannon and say, yo, I don't know nothing about that, and I don't want to know nothing about that, and my people don't need to know nothing about that. So let's change the canon direction, Mr. Loose. You know, let's go.
In retrospect, I feel a little naive since he did call his podcast that, and he was talking about the checking in process pretty.
Man, stop the crap, man. Stop the crap. This is the stuff that pissed me off, man. Everybody knows that Big U said openly, if you come to Cali, check in. If you don't check in, we could check you out. That's where he violated. He went on YouTube saying that he's doing the police's job and the police ain't got nothing about it. He even went on there saying that if you're trying to shoot a movie, a video, or anything in his hood, you got to check it with him. Forget the police permit that you got going through it the proper way that society said it's supposed to go through. You have to then go through the second step. That's like you log it in your Google and it says you got the 2-step notification or verification to be in your channel or in your email. Big U is saying you got to go through this 2-step notification. 1, you go get the permit, and then 2, you come to me. And if you want to buy that past the police and come to me, and I deal with the police. He's saying a lot, too much, man. Openly? And you think they're going to let you get away with that forever? That's not a business. That's like what the mafia did. That's why they label you as a mafia figure. Let's get this thing moving.
Pretty openly.
You talked about
I mean,
it
like Brick.
Because
on the
at the end of
Breakfast
the day,
Club.
we see, like, we understand the bottom line is the money. So at the end of the day, like you just said, if they come on here and you ask them certain questions and they're dumb enough to speak on that, yeah, it's partly their fault, but you don't think the questions you ask are strategically bringing certain things about them?
Well,
Pause right there. That my man in the black vest is the one that said that, Rob. I couldn't find a video with the actual live where you could see him talking because he wasn't doing nothing anyway. But my man with the black vest said, you don't think the question that you ask is strategically set these people up? That was an excellent question. But then you're going to hear his man next to him is going to admit that that could be setting him up, and then he's going to try and justify it for Adam. Do not go on people's show and try and ride the ride. You've never been a dick rider, so don't be a dick rider now. And I'm not calling these men dick riders. I'm just talking about in general, because you got to think for these rat bastards as you make these videos. And they'll say, oh, you call him a dick rider. No, I'm saying anybody who go on somebody's show and say what the host wanted them to hear is a dick rider. Let's stop it. That's why I'm telling you I'm no dick rider. Pause. No he cipher, monkey cipher. So I'm not getting on your show and you say something stupid and I'm going to agree with it. That's why when I sat down with Gene Deal, he said stuff that I felt was stupid as crap. You know what I mean? And then I said stuff that he felt was stupid as crap. But he caught me on it. I called him on it. That's what men do. I don't say, yeah, G. And G don't say, yeah, you. No, we don't do that at the Mecca. Stop it. All right? But his man asked him, don't you think the question that you asked was strategically planned in order to get the answers, to get these dudes incriminating themselves, to get them charged in an indictment?
Well, it's not like I could have even asked about that since I didn't know anything about that. They just started talking about
Well, like,
it.
who are y'all talking about?
No, look. See, me, I'm talking about Brick. Now, as far as guests,
See, that's his man trying to clean him up. He pulling it away from what his man asked him, about him strategically asking questions to lead to them incriminating themselves. And now his man saying, take it off of that. That question too deep for Adam. I'm talking about Brick. But he's still going to have to go back to the topic because they played Brick the same. Let's play it.
guests that come on and willingly tell on themselves, that's 100% on them.
Okay,
I don't blame.
So
I don't.
But these is kids that don't know no better. They go on there, they're trying to promote their brand, and their brand is that they're these killers. So they go up there. So if they go on NBC, CBS, ABC, one of the major networks, and they start talking like that, they're going to cut them short and say, no, we don't want our audience to hear those type of behaviors. And you're supposed to say, we don't want you to say those type of behaviors because it could lock your ass up. And we don't want to get caught up in your conspiracy like Adam 22 from No Jumper. And a lot of other podcasters from the interviews they did with these men. Let's play it out.
Don't blame platforms for dumbasses coming on the internet where you know the police are watching every platform everywhere.
And you supposed to run your platform that you protecting the people you invite to your house, man. If I invite you to my house and you're saying something reckless out your mouth that one of my other guests may get angry at and put a cap in your ass, I'm going to tell you, pause, he'll put a cap in your ass. So you're supposed to say, pause, they'll put an indictment on your ass. Let's stop it. We're going to just keep this so y'all understand it because it's a gangster channel. All right.
and telling on crimes they committed. They're idiots.
Understandable, but did you read Brick's indictment?
I'm not reading through none of that shit. But
Okay.
basically what I'm saying is, regardless of if anything he said on this show was in the indictment or not, some of the shit he said, if that's my boy, like if my brother was to say some shit like that,
Stop. I don't agree with that. It don't matter if it's your brother or your ops. If they say something that can get them locked up to take them away from you when you can't continue to love your brother or can't continue to hunt your ops, you don't let him get locked up because you want him out here so you can hunt him if he's your ops and love him if he's your brother. Let's keep it moving.
hey bro, you gotta stop talking about shit like that, or I'm not even putting it up. Like, nigga,
There you go.
You just said some federal shit. I'm gonna edit that shit out.
Now, it shouldn't have to be your brother for you to do that. Come on, Adam. See, that's his man trying to justify it for him, but he know he had to keep it real. But he's trying to say, oh, if he's cool with me, it don't matter if he's cool with you. You don't do anything to assist them to lock up another minority or European or anyone for you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing in public trolls that just look for anything that hangs out of a nigga mouth. Pause. No he cipher, monkey cipher, but plenty of gunshots. 'Cause that's all you deserve. Let's keep it 100.
Before we put the clip out, I'm not just gonna be like, oh fuck it, it is what it is. He dumb enough to do it. If the,
That's what you just said. Now, take your time and listen to this young man.
this is my boy. See, there's a difference between I'm calling this my homie, my friend, like Adam calls Brick.
It don't matter if it's your enemy, you don't want him locked up. You want him out here so you can body him. How you gonna body him if he get locked up and you out here? Then you gotta have someone else do your dirty work and you don't feel the satisfaction. I just tapped into the old me for a minute, pause. My bad. But that's what it is though. You know what I mean? Stop it, man.
Or some idiot that just comes up here and wants to go viral. Yeah, I caught 11 hats. Okay, you stupid as fuck.
And that's when you tell him, shut up, don't say it on my platform because I don't need the feds coming investigating me because you done came up and said that you caught 11 hats. Stop it. Don't bring me to your bull crap. The 11 hats, you take it to another platform. There's other platforms that want to hear about that, but we don't want to hear the unique maker audio, so let's stop the crap.
But I think part of it is the fact that, you know, when Brick comes on here and says, I'm putting kill squads in the street, or I got more bodies than you guys squabbles.
That's what I was getting. That was crazy.
But bro, he don't mean that shit.
Now he don't mean it. You see, now that he locked up because he done talked himself into a tin can, now he don't mean it, and now it was just entertainment. No, my brother. Stand on it as the gangster you are, and if you die in prison, or if you make it out after 30 years, or you beat the case altogether, then you roll with it as a man. But don't change up now. You're a gangster to the end, my trigger. And that's why I say it's not worth it. Cause now, it's just entertainment. But you want to, I got more squabbles than bodies. I got more bodies than squabbles. I got more bodies than squabbles. Come on, dog. I changed the channel when I saw that. But I know it was entertaining. It didn't entertain me. I just thought that was stupid. Like, yo, where you going with this? Who admits they got a body, much less bodies, when there's no statute of limitation on that? Stop it.
Doesn't matter.
That's for entertainment purposes.
When he goes to court, they can still bring that type of shit up.
But my thing is that when I hear Brick say something like that, and
Now, here go Adam trying to justify it. This way you look like a straight clown, Adam.
of course, I assume that Brick has never killed anybody. But when he says that kind of thing, I assume he's doing marketing because he knows that the aura of danger around him is such that that's really going to hook people and get them interested. And we're seeing that right now. Really, if I had a suggestion for Brick, if he gets out tomorrow, I'm going to say, let's get a video guy. Let's get in the studio. Let's drop music right now.
1000%.
Because realistically, having this aura of danger and criminality around you is going to be massively beneficial to people paying attention to your music or whatever you're trying to monetize. So, I mean, number one, all those statements were said on live. So yeah, we could have cut it out, which would have basically meant that everybody besides us was able to monetize it. Or we could have, you know.
Is that more important?
So it's
Wait, hold
content
on.
over everything.
I mean, it's gonna happen either way. So,
But the thing is, if you read Brick's indictment, you'll see, and I'm not telling you to because I know you
right,
don't want
he's not being accused of anything like that.
That's what what I was trying to get to. So literally, like, he had an AK case from 2023. It's got nothing to do with anything he said on a podcast. He's not a part of that RICO.
Man, stop the crap. They're investigating the RICO. They didn't even really drop the indictment to the RICO. They just dropped Big U's and they showed all this. Big U took, man, that's why I want to do Poetic Flacco video. He did a great job commentating it. But, you know, I check with people before I do it because they don't want to think of the wrong thing, right? But they showed all this where Big U took $10,000 out, you know, the youth company and put it into his account. It might have been his pay. It might have been to pay someone. It could have been for anything. But by them listing all this to make it look like it's thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, that's the crap that they do. You know, Big U is fried. Big U is fried. No, he's supposed to take 10,000 out or 20,000 out or whatever out of the foundation that he was, you know, gifted the money or compensated him or whatever they call it, that they give him the money to go do what they need to do to run the program. And if he take money out of it to run the program, so what? I didn't see nowhere in the indictment say that he took the $10,000 out, you know, of the foundation and he used the $10,000 for XYZ. That's how an indictment is written up. They said, I said, let's ride. In my indictment, they said that I sold, they said that I sent $1,800, $600, and $1,200 to Virginia to register a Mazda minivan. You remember the MPVs, they was the shit. They said I sent that money down there. And when I sent that money down there, the female said that it was for the registration of a vehicle. And that was listed as the overt act in my RICO charge, as y'all call it, which was the CCE 848 Kingpin. And I spent 26 years of my life. And I know how this is played out. Y'all get on here on these YouTube channels and you just want something to say. Listen, I don't come up here and talk about how to grow flowers or how to be a bitch-ass nigga. You know what I mean? Because I can't grow flowers and I could never be a bitch-ass nigga. So don't y'all come up here and try and tell me or the people about what being a gangster is about or what doing federal time is about or even state time is about, and you've never even been to prison. That's what the problem is on YouTube. The people get confused. They hear the people that don't have the real life experiences. They listen to it, they run with it, and they think that's what it is. Then when they hear the real, then they want to argue the real because they've been believing the fake so long that never even experienced it. And that's the problem. But that's why I tell you, tell all your friends to come to Unique Maker Audio. If you're not subscribed and you're just watching, please hit the notification bell and the subscribe button. I got more people watching and subscribe like everybody else on YouTube. Let's change that over here. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification button so you know when the videos are going out. Now, let's play this further.
With Big U in them, he's not listed as a defendant.
Yeah, I saw that.
On that RICO.
Yeah, I seen all
So
that
he got,
shit.
there's nothing that he said. Now, what you saying, what Messiah said, like, oh, it could be used against you in court, potentially as a character witness, but I think that could easily be dismissed considering what's you're an entertainer for a living, and your persona is based on having this, you know, street image, which these statements do nothing but substantiate. It's got nothing to do.
I mean, at the end of the day, if somebody come on here and they say what they say, that's coming out that person's mouth.
And even if Brick had never been on a podcast, you could just listen to his music and say, look at all the shit that he said. That's basically him declaring himself a killer.
I mean, yeah,
You know?
his music's way gnarlier than anything.
That's what I'm saying. Is that like, let's say tomorrow Brick gets hit with another indictment, and it's like, oh, we think Brick Baby killed
And he
these four
will.
people. I mean, the music
It's
is
not
then
wasting
going to be
bad.
the Trapper Ross
It's the
documentary is going to be
facts.
crazy because Brick talks like he's the best man who's ever walked the West Coast in his music.
Swamps.
Fuck. What you mean? Like, he's telling you he's the biggest, baddest, and he was standing on that until they put the handcuffs on him. Now he wants to change up and be a civilian and say it was for entertainment. And y'all talking this crap is really pissing me the F off. So I'm going to end this show right now by telling you subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel at Juanita Mech Audio to hear female point of view. Share this channel. But all this trying to make Brick Baby out like now he was an entertainer when he yelling he got more bodies than squabbles and he's talking his gangster stuff and now the handcuffs is on him and he's folding it under pressure and wants to be an entertainer. That's not gonna work because they got more stuff to show the look in his face and his eyes that he tried to convince us that he was a murderer. Let me get the hell out of here, man. I'm getting pissed off. All right?
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, make an audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can get back to the cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, make an audio. G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spent a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can give back to the...
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.